Hey, I'm back out fresh on the scene. Franchise.
What's good, fam? Welcome back to React and Relate with Nova and Surge. Today we're diving into a deep one, something that's been on my mind heavy. Why can't we be looked at as human beings, good or bad, instead of always focusing on race? I'm your host, soulsurge.
And I'm your girl, novablaze. But y'all, this topic is real personal and real deep, very deep. Every race and even every culture and even religion has its own good and bad sides, just like anything else. So why do we always gotta bring race into the mix? Let's break this down.
Facts. Now, first off, let's acknowledge the reality. Racism is definitely real, and it still exists, no matter what people say. And it also affects how people are treated. But at the same time, we got to move towards seeing each other as human beings first. You know, it's crazy how the media and society keep us divided. Now, what do y'all think? Why do you think race is always the topic? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
No, but for real, think about it. We all have our own individual experiences, and we should be judged on our own actions, right? Not our skin color. But it's like, if someone does something wrong, it's not because of their race, it's because they made a bad choice. Have y'all ever been in a situation where you felt judged just because of your race? Because I know I have. Share your stories below.
Message.
Absolutely, Nova. Let's talk about real world scenarios. Think about the workplace. Two people could make the same mistake, but the black or brown person might face harsher consequences. It's about those double standards that really need to go. We're all humans, and we're capable of both good and bad. And I can definitely use an example for that, man. It's just like me in the military. You know, I made a mistake, and I'm not going to go like deep off into the mistake that I made. But similar people that were of the lighter complexion made the same mistake or a worse mistake than me. And the type of punishment or how I was looked at as far as reputation far exceeded itself when I made that big mistake versus them other ones of the lighter complexion that made some of the same mistakes or worse. So, you know, it's definitely a real thing.
Yes, it definitely is. Especially, it happened to me a couple times during the workforce. But, you know, things happen and you just gotta be stronger than just the other stuff. Straight facts. And it's not just in the workplace, it's everywhere. Look at the justice system and even the education system. Even healthcare. Bias are everywhere. But we gotta start somewhere, right? And that starts with us seeing each other as individuals, y'all. Listen to me. What changes do you think need to happen in a society to start seeing each other as humans first? Please let us know.
And that's definitely a real question. We gotta start talking about how these stereotypes affect mental health.
Yeah.
Constantly being judged by your race can lead to anxiety, depression, and a whole lot of stress. And it's really time to break those chains. And I know that we constantly keep repeating the same drums, but it's definitely something that's still currently going on. And it's not even just a black issue, it's all around. So we definitely got to break the chains.
Yeah. And let's not even forget about the positive side of this. When we see each other as humans, we open up and learn and understand each other's cultures and even traditions. But even just the experiences as well, it makes us richer and more connected. Have you ever learned something new about a different culture and that changed your perspective? Share this.
So we've talked about the problems, but let's look at the solutions. Man, y'all got to remember, education is key.
Yes.
Teaching kids from a young age about diversity and inclusion can change the future. It's about respect and understanding. Nova, what do you think?
Man, it's also about calling out racism and bias when we see it. Silence is not an option. We have to be active in creating a change that we want to see. And that starts with the conversations like this.
Facts. So listeners, we've divided into why we need to see each other as human beings and not just by our race. What's your take? How can we move forward towards a more inclusive and understanding society? We want to hear from you.
And remember, every little step counts, whether it's educating yourself, having tough conversations, or just treating people with respect. Thanks for tuning in to the React and Relate with Nova and Surge. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this podcast with the other people that you know that likes this podcast to spread this React and Relate around this mother world.
Hey, and I want to tell y'all, man, peace and love to y'all. Man, remember to stay woke and stay human, man, and just look at each other as human beings, and that color shit don't really matter.
It don't matter, because we all bleed the same way. Peace.